Hola! Hello there, welcome to our Spanish lesson for today. You're going to need some equipment to help you with your learning today. So you're going to need something to write on, a piece of paper, and also a pen or a pencil to write with. So if you don't have those in front of you now, just pause the video, go and fetch them, and then press play when you're ready to continue. So what we're going to be practicing today, we're going to be practicing counting up to 100 and then also using our new numbers up to 100 out of sequence, so not in the counting order. First of all, we need to have a recap of the numbers that we already know. We already know numbers up to 39. So let's have a practice of counting from 1 to 39. Are you ready to count with me? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. Did you remember those okay? So what we're going to do next is a recap of our tens words. So what I would like you to do is just to copy down the numbers that you can see here: 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 and 110. So press pause, copy them down and then press play again when you're ready to continue. Have you got those written down? So I'm going to show you the words, and what I would like you to do is to put the right 10 word next to the right number on your piece of paper. Ready? Here they are. If you need to press pause now, just to give yourself a bit more time, then do. So do you have all of these new tens words next to the correct numbers on your sheet? Are you ready to see the answers? Here we are. So we needed 30 for 30, 40 for 40, 50 for 50, 60 for 60, 70 for 70, 80 for 80, 90 for 90, 100 for 100, 100, 100 by itself, and 110 for 110. Because remember that if it's 100 and something, we need ciento and not cien. So don't forget, pause the video if you need some more time to check, and you can press play when you're ready to continue. Right, let's continue then. So here are our new 10 words. Let's just have a go at saying those because we're going to do a lot of counting in just a minute. Are you ready? Escuchad y repetid. 30, 30, 40, 40, 50, 50, 60, 60, 70, 70, 80, 80, 90, 90, 100, 100. Are you ready to count through in tens with me? We'll start at 30, we'll finish at 100. Here we go. 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Once more. 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Now, remember, with all of those new tens, when we put them with the other numbers, all we need to do, just like for all the 30s, is we put E for and then we put the ones that we need on the end. So 55, 50 y 5. 96, 90 y 6, and so on. So here we have part of 100 square, the part that goes from 31 to 100. And we are going to use that to count from 31 to 100. So are you ready? Lots of counting coming up. Here we go. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70. 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80. 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90. 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. How did you get on? Is that the highest that you've ever counted in Spanish? Fantastic. Now, here's our bit of 100 square again. This time, there are two numbers marked in yellow. The first one is where we're going to start counting. The second one is where we're going to stop counting. So you've got to keep an eye on where we've got to and make sure that we don't go past that second one. So which is the number that we're going to start with? Can you remember how to say that one? That's right, 47. So we're going to start there, but I'm not going to tell you where we're going to stop. You've got to keep an eye and make sure you stop in the right place. Here we go. 47, 48, 49, 50. 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62. Did you stop in time? Well done. Let's block two different numbers off. So you see we're starting in a different place and ending in a different place this time. So again, keep an eye on which numbers we're saying so that you stop in the right place. Are you ready? Here we go. 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70. 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86. And that's as far as we go, isn't it, with that one? Did you stop in the right place? Let's look at one more. So we're starting a lot lower down and we're finishing a lot lower down this time. So let's start with 73. Are you ready? Here we go. 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98. And that's where we need to finish, isn't it? Well done for that concentration. Now, let's have a look at some multiple choice questions. All you have to do for these answers is to work out if it is A, B, C, or D. And for the first ones, you're going to see the numbers in their written form at the top. And then there are 4 numbers down at the bottom. And all you have to do is to work out, is it A, B, C, or D? So number 1, 84. Is that 68, 84, 87, or 32? Which answer is it? That's right, answer B, it's 84. Next one, 65. 65. So is that A, 41, B, 75, C, 65, or D, 95? 65. What's your answer going to be? It's C, 65. Remember, look really carefully for 60s and 70s. For sesenta like 6, and then setenta has S and T like siete. Next one, 36. 36. Is that A, 58, B, 82, C, 76, or D, 36? What do you think? That's right, it is D, 36. Next one, 91. 91. Is that A, 91, B, 94, C, 35, or D, 51? What's the answer going to be? 91 is 91. And what number is 50? 50. Is it A, 55, B, 60, C, 50, or D, 83? What is 50? It's 50. Very good. Let's switch around now. So this time you've got the number in numbers at the top and then the numbers in words to choose from at the bottom. So 47, is that A, 66? Is it B, 38? Is it C, 47? Or is it D, 100? Which one is 47? Can you work it out? That's right, it's C, 47. Let's look at another one. So 78. 78. Is that A, 68? Is it B, 32? Is it C, 59? Or is it D, 78? Remember, look at them carefully. I expect you know how I'm trying to trip you up here. It's D, 78. Not A, because that's 68. Next one, 81. How do we say 81? Is that A, 93? Is it B, 48? Is it C, 81? Or is it D, 72? Which one is 81? It's C, 81. Then 97. Is 97 A, 41? B, 97? C, 56? Or is it D, 82? So how do we say 97? Which one will that be? That's it. It's B, 97. And here's the last one, 71. How do we say 71? Is it A, 102, B, 31, C, 69, or D, 71? So which one do we need for 71? That's it. It's D, 71. Now, here we have a gnome. He's called Negro, and he is 62 years old because you can see his age, it's on his hat. If we were going to write some sentences about Negro, we would do it just like we do it with family members. And we would say, se llama Negro, his name is Negro, tiene 62 años. He is 62 years old. Now, you're going to see a lot more gnomes coming up. For each one, you'll see their age, which is underneath them, their name, which is underneath them, and their age, which is on their hat. And I would like you to write a sentence to say what their name is and a sentence to say how old they are. So you might want to pause the video now and start off by copying out the answer for negro, because that's going to help you with all of the others. So pause the video now and then press play when you're ready to go on to the next one. So here's the next one coming up. Press pause and then press play when you're ready to continue. And now the next one. Again, press pause for each one and press play when you're ready to go on. Next one coming up. Going on to the next one. Here's the next one. The next one's coming up. And here's the next one. Here's the next one. And the next one. And the next one. And the next one's coming up. And this is the last one. So how have you got on with those? Have you written a name sentence and an age sentence for each of those gnomes? Let's have a look at what those 12 sentences look like. Okay. So if you want a little bit of time just to check your answers, then please press pause and have a look at what you've done. Particularly check those numbers really carefully. And of course, make sure that you've got the tilde to make años, because we don't want to be talking about anos here. Okay, so press pause and then press play when you're ready to continue. So how did you get on? Did you get all their name sentences right? And most importantly, did you get all the age sentences right? Well done. There was a lot of work to do there. You've done really well. So, like I said, there was a lot to do there today. You've worked really hard. Fenomenal. Has trabajado muy bien. So, adios. See you later. See you for our next lesson.